What's up? So today's video is all about something in sales which all of us as salespeople have faced someday or the other, and we keep on facing the same. And I have been facing this thing for quite some time. If I talk specifically about the last 2-3 days, and I thought of sharing my experience with you, and what I have learned out of that is something which I can share with the entire community or group of salespeople who are into selling different services, different products, and working on different product lines and environment. And they might be able to connect, and I might be able to guide or help you people of how to get over something which is really negative in sales and it makes you feel negative. What I'm talking about is rejections. It doesn't matter whatever product you sell or whatever services you are into or the product line you are working on. Facing rejections will definitely bring some amount of demotivation and demoralization in you, and you might be thinking yourself as a failure. We might find a lot of podcasts, a lot of videos telling you to be positive. If you face 100 rejections, there might be one customer. In fact, there is one customer who will be waiting for your call and would be telling you that I was exactly looking for the services and product you are selling. Let's talk about it and let's see how we can work out. Those things are absolutely true. A lot of people say to not feel demotivated when you get a rejection. And I completely believe in the fact, but then the immediate response or the immediate feeling that we get after rejection is demoralization and demotivation, and this thing can't be ignored. But then I also believe in the fact, and all the podcast makers and video blogs that I see about sales, they always go on to say that you should not always consider rejection as failure. There might be rejections due to some external factors which might not be in our hands. And there might be times that we might get rejected because of our fault. So demoralization and demotivation stands apart at one place. But when we get rejection, the first thing that we need to do is to analyze the reason of getting rejected. We might take a couple of accounts, might be 5 to 10 accounts where we have faced rejection, and carry out a proper analysis, a proper thesis of why we have faced the rejection. And then we can carry out a SWOT analysis, which is strength, weakness, opportunities and threat. And rejections are the best sources for SWOT analysis in sales and marketing. If we start analyzing what lacks in the market and what can be provided in the market to, cover up that lag, we will definitely be able to reduce the number of rejections. It could be that we are not pitching the right segment audience. Now, segment audience in a market is completely dependent upon the demographics, the regions, the group of people, mentality, demand supply chain, a lot of other things. But we need to understand if our focus is on the right direction, if we are focusing on the right demographics, if we are focusing on the right region, if we are focusing at the right place where there is a demand, and if we can meet the demand by enough supply. It's all about the elasticity of demand and supply, and if we are not able to meet that, we have higher risks of facing higher rejections. So analyze and understand what can be done. If you are getting rejected in sales, there could be multiple reasons. Understanding in depth of the source of that reason of rejection will help you achieve bigger goals, and you will be facing less rejections. And this is exactly what I have done after talking to my business manager and consulting with him the reason of facing rejection. We did come up to this conclusion that might be the region is not right. So whatever data we have got, we need to pile it up as fast as possible and start focusing on the right segment region where we can expect our product and service to have a demand, and we can understand the customer mentality in a better manner. Having said that, it's always said for all the salespeople that if you don't qualify your leads, your chances of closure diminishes with time. So analyze, talk to your seniors, talk to some real sales geeks and your immediate hierarchical managers. Understand the reason why you are facing rejections, understand what's lacking in the market, understand the country and the market in an economic perspective, and land up to conclusions of what's best for you and how do you improve your sale and conversion rate, reducing the amount of rejections. Thank you so much. I would like to have your feedback on the same, and I'll be coming out with another video as soon as possible. Till then, I'll take your leave. Goodbye and happy selling to all of you.